So now I want to give this cabinet another sand and a little clean, and then I'm almost ready to start painting the final paint color on this cabinet. But right now I'm thinking maybe I should fix this edge underneath the cabinet first, because this also needs to be painted. Okay, so now I'm just going to... Oh! Found something important! All of the caps that need to go on the screws on the inside of the cabinet. Yeah. It would have been nice if I had some tools. Okay, come back here, you. So now we are just going to chisel away my day. Just stay. When we took this cabinet apart to bring it up here, it all went very smoothly because nothing is glued. So I'm hopeful that this little thing is just going to... Oh, shit. To come off. That wasn't what I was planning to say. Oh shit. I see glue. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Come to mama. Sweet little piece of a cabinet. You can do it. Oh! Definitely glued. I definitely glued this. The only part of the cabinet that is glued. Oh! Oh! But not anymore. Oh my god. I took apart a big part of the whole bottom part of the cabinet. So now I have this piece of wood over here. And I think I will just do the same as what I did with this piece. I'm just going to glue some pieces of wood on top of this. And then I will put a board in front of it, a straight one that is going to lean on the floor. I just need to decide how high this board is going to be. And it also needs to go around the sides. Do I have something this long? Let's see. I'm actually a hoarder when it comes to wood. And this is the proof, because I've kept this for over 15 years. This was one of the first projects that I ever made. Before I knew how to build anything, I made this, and it is supposed to be a door. Anyway, I kept it for all of these years, and now you guys know why. Almost 6 centimeters high, this piece, and this is almost 7 centimeters high. So it is going to be a bit higher, but I think that's fine. Just went away for a bit because I had a very long telephone conversation, but I'm back. And in the meanwhile, whilst having this telephone conversation, I also kind of figured out how I'm going to do all of this. Hey, why is nothing happening? Huh? What are you? You want bigger? Do you think that bigger is better? There we go. Oh, those tiny little buggers. I can't wait to paint this floor, and I'm also considering spending some money that I don't have yet, but that I will have very soon, on a rug for this room, because I think it is so cozy to have something on the floor. And I have a really nice one right now in my living room made out of wool, and it's so soft and fluffy underneath my feet. And now I want to have the same one in here, but then a tiny bit smaller. Do you guys want a diet update? My zero carb diet update. I did a little experiment in the last couple of days. I ate a banana, one banana a day for a couple of days. Did not go so well. It actually surprised me because I had no idea that I had issues with bananas. I really thought that bananas and me were, you know, besties. But apparently we are not. I don't think that I have enough to go around both of the corners with this piece, so I think I need to check my other door. Fast forward a bit. It's the next day. Yesterday I made this thing for the bottom of the cabinet. I did some sanding, I did some filling, and then it needed to dry. So I was thinking, in the meanwhile, let's just do something about this wallpaper. Did not go so well. You guys, I just made a terrible mistake. I just made the mistake of trying to tape, caulk and paint the edge of this wallpaper, the edge between the wallpaper and this wall. It's something that I always do when I use wallpaper, but those weren't vintage, and this one is. Apparently vintage wallpapers don't like this treatment. So now I have to replace this entire piece of wallpaper. Maybe this is actually a blessing in disguise, because I wasn't all that excited about this piece of the wall, because I had this very clear line in between the last two pieces. Over there you don't see a line at all. And I think it is because over there I overlapped the wallpaper by quite a bit. Over here I figured out how to actually do it. And it meant overlapping just by a tiny little piece. And somehow it looked different. So after the first disaster, I decided to move on to the second disaster. That was called, let's paint this wall. I actually brought home all kinds of buckets of paint that I found when I was out trash picking. The first bucket of paint, right now I'm not feeling all that excited about this bucket. I found this in the trash. And now I'm going to take a look at another bucket that I also found in the trash. Because maybe it is a bit different. Second bucket of paint. Almost 20 liters of wall paint. Dodgy though, because there are all kinds of things floating in this paint. It looks terribly gross. It also smells a bit gross. You just need to get over the lumpiness that it has. This second bucket was supposed to be white, but to me it looks a bit creamy. I don't know why. It's a bit of a mystery to me, but here we are with the third bucket of paint that also came with something underneath it. It is stuck to the bucket. We can't do anything about it. This is just what you get when you bring home things from the trash. It's free, okay? We can't complain about it. This needs to be it, because I need to fix this wallpaper. This is such a setback. It's such a setback that right now I'm feeling a bit stressed, because I want to finish this, all of this week. Am I going to be able to do it? I don't know, you guys. It's going to be a close call. Looks great. Smells great. I think that this is going to be it. Do you know what's also it right now? The only success that I had yesterday? It's my floor. I painted this part of my floor. And it looks so much better. I can't wait to do the other half. But before I can do the other half, I need to finish all of this. just went to the thrift store that I have in my street and I found a couple of frames. I'm not going to keep the things in it, except for this one. This is so cute. I think I'm going to bring this to the next flea market and then I'm going to try to sell it. It's very vintage. This though is something that I think is going to fit in really well. This religious print would fit in really well with the two other religious things that I'm going to hang. Is this in the middle? It doesn't look like it is in the middle. 42, so it needs to be 21. Yep. It's 2 centimeters too far to the right. I'm really tired. When I'm so tired, I'm making very stupid mistakes. It's probably very hard to see for you guys, but it looks really nice. Art on walls, it just makes me so happy. Ooh. Oh God. You guys, I'm really tired. As in, not okay tired anymore. My CFS is really bad at the moment. And I think what most people don't know is that it is actually a neurological disease. They can see it on scans, on brain scans. What they also know now is that people who have this illness have an infection in their brain and in their spinal cord. And this has a very big impact on how your brain works. It has an impact on your memory, on your ability to focus, on neurological things too. And when I'm feeling like this, when I'm feeling this sick and this tired, it's extremely difficult to focus. And my short-term memory is just gone. Long-term memory is fine. I don't know how it works, but that's just how it works for me. For most people with this illness, I think it's just a short-term memory, or I guess I don't really know. Anyway, I have been making mistakes, very stupid mistakes, all day long, and it's just the logical way of thinking is gone. I will give you an example. I just decided that I want to move the print that I showed you yesterday into a different frame, but the print was too narrow on the sides. So then I decided to make the entire frame smaller, and it took me quite a long time to do all of that. And then I realized that the glass that came with the frame obviously is not going to fit anymore, and normally I would think about things like that, and right now it's just it's not there. So now I did all of this work and I can't hang it. So now I ordered a different piece of glass. I don't know when it's going to be ready. And I've had things like that all morning. Besides those things, I do have issues with balance and sometimes some more scary things like not knowing how to walk down the stairs all of a sudden. And then I really have to sit down and just wait until everything comes back to me, because if I don't, I'm just going to fall. And things like that, when it gets this bad, it's not funny anymore. And right now it's starting to get a bit dangerous, because, you know, I'm also using tools. when things get this bad, using power tools is just not all that smart. I can't do a lot of damage with a drill, but a table saw, for example, that's dangerous. And I just used it when I made this frame a bit smaller, and then I was thinking, you know what, I should not be doing this right now. I really need to take a break. But then I also have my promises, you know, the promises that I'm making to you guys, the promises that I'm making to myself, and also my excitement and my enthusiasm and my creativity. It's here. And I just want to finish all of this, but right now I'm thinking, you know, if I'm going to be smart right now, I'm just going to say, this is it for now. I'm off to bed until I feel better. And it's a very big dilemma that I think about often. I need to learn how to take better care of myself. It's just very difficult because it means that I always have to drop everything that I'm excited about, and I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh, why is this not going in? What is wrong with you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, then we are just going to drill a little bit more, make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Are you happy? Yes, it's heavy. Oh, shit! There I went again. Oh, you guys, things are going so slowly. It's going so slowly. This is okay. Yeah, I think it is. I just came back from the DIY store. I bought some plugs. After that I went to the glass company. So I picked up some glass for the frame. I taped this into the corner of the frame after gluing everything back together because it was a bit out of shape. Is it going to fit? Yes! So now this is going to be the frame. Very simple in comparison to the other one, and I think this is a better fit. thing for something like this. I only use it for drilling holes in my wall, but it actually works really well. I tried it because I forgot my charger for the other one at the farmhouse. Oh. found something. This is against peeping and squeaking. This lock has a bit of a personality problem. Yesterday I locked this door and then I could not open it again. It took me 15 minutes. To get it open again. And it was very stressful. So now let's see. Oh yes. Yes, my friend. Now we are talking. This is great. I did actually damage the little coat of chrome that I sprayed on the key because I touched it when it was still drying. The same for the for the hinges. So it looks a bit sad, but this is the thing, you know, when I'm filming a video, things need to be finished sometimes sooner than they actually are. Because things take time to dry and then it gets damaged. Because I don't have the time to let it dry. And that's the downside of filming a video in a week. There's only so much time. Right now, for now, I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. It looks great. I love this cabinet. I also painted my floors and my rug arrived. So I guess right now it's about time to see how it looks. Feels so nice to be in here right now. It really feels like a lovely, friendly, cozy space already, and it's not even finished yet. So now I'm so tired. The thing with these rugs, and I know this because I have exactly the same one in my living room, is that even if you have something underneath it to prevent it from sliding, it is still going to move. So I am going to do with this one what I also did with the one in my living room, and this is nailing it to the floor. And I have the perfect little nails for it. Upholstery nails do have a slightly bigger head than normal nails, and this is why these little things are perfect for something like this. I do have a bit of a unique situation with this floor. It's just a very easy thing to do for me. You don't even see it, the nails. They just disappear into the fluffiness of this rug. Okay. Now somehow I need to get this nail in, because this is going to keep the handle in place. Oh! And I just damaged my door. Great. So typical me. It's fine. I am going to put this little cabinet over here. It might even stay here because I think that maybe this is even a better fit for my bedroom. Oh, I'm just realizing that this also just needs a little bit more work. It's so annoying. Oh well. The question right now is, what are we going to put on top of the cabinet? Because I just found out that I don't have a whole lot. I just don't get it. I have done so much shopping. I went to so many flea markets and so many thrift stores, and I still just don't have a lot of things for this specific space. Now, we do have a tiny little alarm clock. So sad, so sad. And now I actually also made it even more difficult for myself, because right now I have this whole cabinet. A display cabinet. And I have nothing to put in it. Or not a whole lot. I found something. A whole set of 6 of these beautiful little glasses. And this is something that I really like. So maybe I'm just going to keep this in here for now, until I see something else. I do need to remove all of the price tags. And what also would be nice is to have some light in here. And I do have this adorable tiny little bedside lamp. Very retro. I do still need to figure out the whole electricity situation. So for now I'm just going to show it to you guys like this. Because I do think that it looks terribly cozy. I don't know, what do you guys think? Especially at night, it is just going to look so nice.